make some nice keys to victory for you guys, Mike, since you are a part of the visitors. Well, you are the part of the visitors. Go ahead and let me know what your keys to victory are for the New England Patriots.
Well, if the Patriots are going to be able to pull out this victory, and I think it's going to be a tough one for the Patriots because, like you said, Tony, right now the Jacksonville Jaguars' strengths do play well into the Patriots' weaknesses. So, in order for the Patriots to be able to flip the script, so to speak, and be able to take it to the Jacksonville Jaguars, I think they're going to have to exploit the one area that I think they may be able to find some success, and that's at the slot receiver position. Jaguars have been a little hesitant, I guess is the best way for me to put it, in being able to defend slot receivers, and the Patriots have a very good one in Demario Douglas. This was a budding relationship that we saw last week between Drake May and Demario Douglas, where Demario received 92 yards and was their top receiver. I think he's going to try to go to him as much as possible in order to find some success. Now, if Jacksonville is smart and they're savvy, they're going to try to shut Demario off. The Patriots still have someone like a Kendrick Bourne, who is a creature of the slot. He can definitely be someone that can win his battles on the perimeter, but he has been an effective slot weapon before as well. I look for him to be a potential safety blanket if the Jaguars do zero in on Demario and try to take him away from Drake on Sunday. And then in the red zone, you have to try to find Hunter Henry, get him involved. He's a very big weapon in this passing game. That's where the Patriots are going to have to be able to make things happen. So if the Pats are going to find success in the passing game, that's going to be the key. They've got to go to the slot, and I think that's something that they'll try to do. On defense, I look for the Patriots at this point to try to contain Jacksonville's running game, which has been very good with Travis Etienne. But at this point, if the Patriots are going to have success, they need to try to stop those big chunk runs that are putting this team on its heels and are allowing them, or disallowing them, I should say, in better terminology, to play from any type of a position of strength. Teams that have been able to beat the Patriots soundly put them on their heels early, and they put them behind early. If the Patriots get down 2 touchdowns, this is not a team that's equipped to be able to come from behind. So that's a key to victory. They have to be able to contain Jacksonville's running game. And then last, and really, I think maybe most importantly, is the Patriots have to stop shooting themselves in the foot with bad penalties. 2 weeks in a row now, Tony, this team has committed 12 penalties and then 9 penalties last week against the Houston Texans. You can't allow teams to give themselves opportunities to beat you when you're right now struggling for every yard, for every opportunity. That's something that needs to be done. And then, of course, an honorable mention in this case, Patriots need to be much better on third down than they've been. 3 of 13 last week against the Houston Texans, not going to get the job done. Those are my keys to victory for the New England Patriots this week.
That's a whole lot, but that's all right. That's what it takes sometimes when you don't win a whole bunch, and we know about that here. By the way, Demario Douglas is Jacksonville native, Demario Douglas. So, yeah, we love us some Demario Douglas. All right, for the Jags, keys to victory. We talked about third down. Get off the field on third down on defense. Keep them on the field on third down when you're on offense. Those are the keys. Turnovers, penalties. We know those things plague bad teams. Specifically, I think the Jaguars have to have certain guys get on track. When they won a game this year, all of their go-to players, or the players that are expecting a lot, that is, Trevor Lawrence had maybe his best statistical year of his career against the Colts. Trayvon Walker, 3 sacks, like I said, caused a forced fumble, caused another sack when the quarterback was running from him and he ran into Josh Allen. And then he had 2 more sacks where the guy barely got away from him. And he drew some holding penalties. He had Laramie Tunsil early this year. He was begging for his life. Laramie had 3 or 4 penalties holding on to Trayvon, and that's a good sign when you have that. So that's something for you to lead with. Tank Bigsby had the best game of his career against the Colts. Brian Thomas Jr. had a coming out party where he caught a touchdown, and he run faster than anybody else all season at over 22 miles per hour. And they won by 3. They were up, and then all of a sudden the game was tied at 34 with like a minute to go. See, so that's the Jaguars. Everything has to go right. And the more that goes right, the better chance it gives you to win. I think they're going to win, debate. I do believe, even though they lost to a rookie last week, I think this is a little bit different. I think they're still breaking in Drake May. He's still getting used to the NFL game. Things are still fast for him. And because the offensive line, and this is the main key, because the offensive line is struggling and Ramondre Stevenson isn't healthy, I'm going to go with the Jaguars in a close 23-20 game.
Yeah, I think at this point I'm in agreement with you, Wig. I think that the New England Patriots right now, because of either the loss or the marginally disrupted game that Ramondre Stevenson will give you, and right now, I mean, it's looking very unlikely that he'll be able to suit up for this game. That could change, but it's looking unlikely. That's a lot to put on a young quarterback's shoulders. I think Drake May will find a way to move the ball. I think the Patriots will have some success, but ultimately, like you said, Jacksonville's strengths play very well for them into the hands of New England's weaknesses, and I think it's going to be a little bit too much. I actually have the Jags winning this one 24-20 over the
There you go.
Patriots. So, yeah, I think we're like-minded and very similar final scores here.